Okay, so I promised another video when the truck was actually complete, and it's taken me a while to get it complete, but it is done now. This is the 72 F250 4x4 crew cab HIGHBOY. It's one of 529 built. It's a real F26 VIN. And this truck is a Marty Report one of one as originally built, and these are the original colors of the truck. Just a reminder, this truck is registered for Mecum auction on March 22nd. It runs across the block, which is Saturday. So if you're interested in purchasing the truck and you want to go there to see the truck, I'd be happy to show you the truck and answer any questions you might have, besides what this video might tell you. But this was an Arizona truck. Its entire life was 100% rust-free. It had some minor damage to the left front corner, which I replaced the fender with OEM, the bumper filler with OEM. The hood is an aftermarket replacement, and the bed on the truck was kind of banged up because it was used on a ranch. So I found, thank God, the only new takeoff bed from 52 years ago. So this is a 100% rust-free truck. I will show you the interior of the truck here, and then the engine, undercarriage, and all that neat stuff. As you can see, I put a set of electric amp running boards on the truck, which are actuated with the driver's and passenger front door. So when you open the door, they come out, and a few seconds after you close the door, they will retract. I did not want something that stuck down permanently underneath the truck to ruin its appearance, so we went with the electric boards. Not cheap, but they do look much better. This is the interior of the truck. Nice 1970s plaid. This truck screams 1970s. It is loaded with Autocrafters reproduction parts, such as the steering wheel horn ring, the dash pad, the sun visors, radio bezel, carpeting, you name it, all of the gaskets for the doors, and the rear view mirror, and so much exterior trim. I couldn't begin to say all the things that I have on here from Autocrafters, but I mention them because their customer service is second to none, and they are just wonderful people to deal with. So if you need parts for one of these trucks, you need to contact Autocrafters. You can see them at autocrafters.com, or they'll even send you a free catalog if you request one. This has an I Did It tilt column in it, as you can see. We'll fire it up and you can see the Dakota digital dash. This truck has a retro audio system with speakers under the seats, and amp, puts about 500 watts a side out. It's also Bluetooth, has a microphone under the dash. You can run your phone through it, so you can listen to music from your phone. You can also talk hands-free while you're driving, which is pretty cool. I'll turn this on here and we'll find a station.
Target 818-3098, Acuity, ACUITY, laservision.com.
So that's that. It has vintage air in it, as you can see the ductwork there, and that's their control panel. This has electric power steering from Stearman Cycle, and that's what this knob is here. You can adjust the detent of the steering, make it tighter or looser depending on highway or local driving. That's a real neat touch. It works great. I'm going to show you under the hood. If I can do this and hold the phone at the same time. This is that brand new Crate 7.3 Godzilla and the new Crate 10-speed automatic, all from Ford Performance. The cooling system, engine and transmission installation, fuel system, all done by Chris Smith at Smith Motorsports in Cleveland, Tennessee. And all the mounting brackets to adapt this driveline to this truck came from Bryson Smith at PRD Design in Pella, Iowa. Here you can see Smith Motorsports. He does such a phenomenal job of putting this stuff together. I still have a few wires to tie up underneath the hood, but I was just making sure everything worked and give it a good test drive before I tied everything up. These are new old stock trailering mirrors, what they call West Coast Seniors, and impossible to find. These bed rails are from Auto Crafters. The last time I showed the truck, it did not have the body side moldings on it. It did not have the running boards. The gas tank was silver and I didn't like it, so that's painted black, and now it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. The undercarriage of the truck is fully detailed and everything is new. That's a Moonshine Mafia NP205 transfer case. Rebuilt original Dana 60. Rebuilt factory Ford low pinion Dana 44 with disc brakes up front. They're Willwood disc brakes, and that adaptation kit also came from Bryson Smith at PRD Design. We have a wood grain tailgate fascia, which was only used in 70 to 72, out of production since 75, and that's a new old stock part. Probably a couple of grand just for that part. The truck rides on 4 or actually 5 BF Goodrich KM3 mud terrain tires. Has dual exhaust on it, but it's not loud. Just loud enough when you get on the accelerator. I'm going to try to give this truck a little test drive and see if I can hold the phone at the same time. The running boards make it so much easier to get in. I drove this truck earlier today and I was pretty impressed with the fact that there's not a single squeak or rattle in the truck. And after a job this big, that's kind of surprising. I usually find some, but this Godzilla's got a lot of power. That was 60 miles an hour and about a quarter of a throttle in about a quarter of a mile. So the truck gets up and moves very, very well. Steers extremely easy. As you can see, I'm doing that with one finger. I am no videographer, but I think that does demonstrate the truck well. What you have here is a great combination of the look and feel and experience of a Highboy, but with the modern convenience of the air conditioning, the automatic transmission, and a whole lot more power than it ever came with from the factory. I think the truck turned out pretty good. The body moldings made a difference. And again, this truck runs to the auction March 22nd, so if you're interested, hope to see you there.